Ron here with a Perfectly Imperfect Marriage, and I wanted to take a few minutes today to discuss with you our newly sober marriage revival Grow, Restore, Strengthen program, and talk a little bit about what separates this, what makes this different than our other coaching programs. And as you could probably guess by the title, this particular program is really designed for couples where one or both spouses are on the other side of sobriety. So this is not a get sober program. This is about healing after finding sobriety. So we're going to unpack some things like defining marriage values, identifying core beliefs, and really once we solidify those, it really does make future decision-making processes much easier. We're also going to talk about aligning both of you with faith-based values. We're going to talk about the foundation and building on the foundation and what that looks like. Now, a little bit about Samantha and I. You may have already had some interactions with us. You may not have. Either way, we are both on the other side of sobriety. And much of what this program is, as we were walking through sobriety and trying to heal our marriage and trying to fix the broken pieces that we had created, we, read different books, looked at different programs, followed different gurus, and, some parts were helpful and worked while the majority didn't. So we really dove deep into what worked for us, and then we created this program to share with you to ideally get you way further ahead in the beginning than we were. In 2017, we were really on the brink of divorce. We weren't sure if, putting any more time and effort into our relationship was worthwhile. We were both partying, we were both constantly fighting, and through sobriety, through developing a relationship with Christ, and through some serious behavior changes, we got to where we are now. And our goal through putting this program together is to really give you a head start so you don't have to deal with the years of trial and error trying to get to where you want to go. Some of the common struggles that we found were, this need to uncomplicate issues. Once we clarify some priorities, it will certainly help. There's really no reason to fear intimacy, and that's not just sexual intimacy, but emotional intimacy. We're going to work toward getting you guys both together on the same page. And then struggling with forgiveness. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It really is a sign of strength. It's about unburdening yourself. And as we walk through this process together, we're going to really dive into that. This is it in a nutshell right here. This is the path, the roadmap, the SOP on how to get from where you are right now in your marriage post sobriety to where you want to be. Our grow portion is developing the foundation, working through the communication blueprint, and then diving deep into the forgiveness key. Our restore section is about rebuilding trust, deepening our emotional bonding, and then rekindling that physical connection. And then our strengthen program is about some red flag responses, some how to integrate these processes into your daily routine, and then how do we create a support network that is solid, that you can rely on, and that we can make actionable when need be. And that is our goal for you. Now, this is just a quick little snippet of what it's all about. I'm going to include some information here so that you could schedule a time on our calendar to talk with either Samantha or myself. I'll put a link to the website too, so you can learn a little bit more about the program. There's a few more videos in there to watch. And you can always reach out to us at hello@aperfectlyimperfectmarriage, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. Really, what I want you to know is you're not in this alone. There are plenty of other couples who have walked through this, started exactly where you are, and came out the other side of the fire, deeper in love, stronger commitment, and there's absolutely no reason why you can't do it. Really, if Samantha and I can do it, it's absolutely possible. And our goal with this program is to give you a head start so that you don't need to struggle as long as we did. I look forward to talking with you soon.